We have an update incoming to Diablo Immortal, boys, and in some of this, I believe we have Blizzard's attempt to fix the markets and to fix some things inside of the game. The question is, does it actually fix it, or does it cause a deeper problem? We're going to get through all of that as we go through the patch notes here, so you can know when that timer you see on the top of your screen with 25 hours left on it by the time you're watching this video, what we're going to be getting in that point of time. So, the Triumph to survive the devouring mist. We've got some nice images here. It looks pretty cool. As you can see, this is coming on August 21st. So we'll be getting this dropping tomorrow morning when we all wake up. As per the codex, you can see there is a lot to go through here. Some of the things that are class specific, I will pause on at that point in the video. Just pause, read through it, because I'm not going to go through every single class specific thing, because that would make this video just too long for people that don't care about particular classes. All right, so we have Temptations and Phantom Market. I know, for me, for people that get the Phantom Market cosmetics, this could be exciting. I think this one actually looks really, really good. I love the purples, and I really like this one a lot. They're like vampire-esque type cosmetics. But for people that don't care about cosmetics, I know a lot of you are going to say this is just another money grab by Blizzard trying to get more of our money. I like the idea of the cosmetics. Of course, there's going to be a lot of people that don't engage with it, and some people that get very lucky and get that cosmetic on the first pull. This is going to be coming on August 21st, so when the update does drop, and it's going to go until September 23rd. Again, I just think it's a cool looking cosmetic. And as always, the chances to get these things are the same, and the price tag to get everything is approximately $170 as always. Now we have a new Winds of Fortune limited time event. Let's take a look at this one. From August 29th through September 5th, you'll see double as you receive twice the amount of rewards. So essentially, this is not really an event. This is more, it's not an event as in an activity that we could participate in. It's just a way to get more stuff for free. All of the item drops will be in duplicate quantities. So we'll be getting twice as much gold, experience, battle points, normal gems, legendary gems, and items. So I'm assuming legendary gems from utilizing our crests, which crests values in the game have dropped drastically, as well as normal gem values. We'll talk about that a little bit later in these patch notes, and I will probably put out a specific video on that topic alone. Any of these items will drop in duplicate quantities, include the bestiary rewards, challenge rift rewards, bounties, fishing, dungeons, purge of depths, cursed towers, hidden lairs, farming in the wild zones, and codex activities. Essentially, they're trying, it seems, to get everyone to catch up so that everyone's in the same spot together again. It seems like an ongoing and common thing that Blizzard does, just trying to allow people to catch back up. Now, we have another event, the Forsaken Justice Limited Time Event. What's this one about? From the 5th of September, so this one's not going to be dropping upon the game's update, through September 15th, adventurers over level 30 get a preview of our next major update to arrive in the Forsaken Justice Limited Time event. During the event, you'll receive a 100% boost to experience gained from Battle Pass levels. Again, rewards are available in-game. Day 2, September 7th, 9th, and 13th. So day 2, 4, and 8. It's not saying much. It's saying that it's giving us a preview of what's coming in the next big update. You can see there's this sword sitting here when there's the barbarian looking at the sword with some demons behind. Not sure what this is about. I haven't gotten a play test of it, and I haven't seen anything from it as of yet. I'm sure we'll probably see some type of information come out over the next couple of weeks, because again, this is going to be starting on September 5th, so essentially 2 weeks from now. So I'm sure we'll get more information, maybe from China as well. We got new legendary items for the Barbarian. This is the point where you pause and read for your stuff. For me, I'm a Barbarian. I care about what's new, what I'm going to be able to do. We also have Blood Knight, Crusader, Demon Hunter, Monk, Necromancer, Tempest, and the Wizard. All right, now we do also have another new battle pass with a little preview here of the cosmetics as well. Let's take a look at this one. Zoom this open and let's get a good look here. Let's see what we got going on. Again, Battle Pass cosmetics, right? So we can expect what we can expect from it. I think they look decent. I personally don't love horns. That one looks the best. What was that? The Necromancer? Demon Hunter looks awesome because it has that complete face covering. You know what? I think it was the Demon Hunter was the one. No, that's the Demon Hunter right here. Looks like that is the Wizard right there that has that face covering that I think looks really good. So, yeah, that's my favorite one of all of them. Again, when you're buying a $5 Battle Pass, getting a cosmetic is a positive thing. This is coming on August 29th, and this is going to be Season Battle Pass number 30. 30 seasons we've gone through already in Diablo Immortal. All right, let's move on a little bit more. We have a new Worldstone quest. The act of destroying the Worldstone shards has warped your soul, and dark whispers echo in the shadows. As you walk through your adopted home of Westmarch, you may hear errant voices. Whether you choose to listen to them, that's up to you. So apparently, remember how we had the treasure goblins kind of running around Westmarch, that limited time event that was going on there? Well, it seems like now we have some whispering going on. So we're going to see what that actually looks like and what if we interact with those. I wonder if there's little activities we can do and things like that. Returning events. Fractured Plane is coming back from August 23rd through August 30th. Conqueror will be returning to the game as well. That's going to also be same time frame, August 23rd through August 30th. So those ones will run in parallel. Wild Brawl is going to be here from August 30th through September 6th, if you like your Battle Royale. Survivor's Bane, September 6th through September 13th. That is my favorite game mode inside of the game, one that I interact with probably the most of any of the game modes. Let me know if you agree down below. Alley of Blood is coming back from September 6th through October 13th. Hungering Moon will be back as well. Free rewards from doing, from running dungeons and stuff like that from August 24th. So essentially just 3 days after the update drops through August 31st. Shady Stock, August 31st through September 6th to try and get yourself a few extra of those greens. And All Clans on Deck will be back from the 7th of September through September 14th. So more rewards. Now, we have some feature updates that are specific to classes as well. These I will pause on each of them so you can take a look at your class and see what's changing with your favorite class. The Barbarian, the Blood Knight, Crusader getting a lot of changes right there. Demon Hunter and the Monk, the Necromancer, the Tempest, and the Wizard. A little bit more here for the Barbarian, Blood Knight, and Demon Hunter. Looks like they had a couple of extra little additions as well. What I'm going to do in my spare time is read through all of these, and if there is anything that's like game breaking or this class is going to be the best class now, I'll let you guys know in a follow-up video to this one. So we also have some Paragon Changes. Players that were stuck at level 99, they had to defeat some of the Heliquary bosses before reaching level 100. Now this was also from $7.99 to $800 back in the day. A lot of people were stuck on $7.99 for a long time. They couldn't figure out how to get past because they had to beat a particular Heliquary boss. Now, maybe they're changing that. If you choose or were not aware that you need to beat Fangwrath to progress, you would not be able to go past Paragon level 99 and would no longer progress effectively in the Paragon Purgatory. True. I actually never did like that because a lot of players that just play casually and don't really like research the game, they wouldn't know what to do there. We've since removed the need to defeat this Heliquary boss to continue leveling the Paragon 100. This gives you the ability to gain more strength and return and take down Fangwrath to advance. So no longer will you get stuck. At this point in time, there's no Heliquary boss in your way from 99 to 100, which used to be from 799 to 800. Now, they're making the game easier again, boys. Inferno 1 combat rating changes. The current combat rating for that is 34,900. They are lowering it to 30,120 to make it easier for players to reach this increased challenge. It seems like they are just continuously making the game easier for people that are new to the game to be able to come and catch up to players that have been playing for a long time. That leads me to believe that there are a lot of new players incoming to the game, and it's very much catching up to some of the veteran players that have still stuck around, like myself, for this long inside of the game. They're trying to even that playing field. Battle Pass UI updates. Starting with the new Battle Pass, we're updating the redesigned Battle Pass main screen and codex. The themed UI on the main screen and codex for each Battle Pass will be reduced to the season icon and color that represents the Battle Pass theme. The new UI interface is inspired by Ancient's Cradle, mixing angelic shapes and an inner demonic nature. The codex now also displays a timer, which indicates the remaining days the Battle Pass is left to make sure you don't miss out and the current one ends. All right. Just changing how it looks. That's fine. Battlegrounds resonance notification. For all you PvPers, let's read through this. In Battlegrounds, we've now changed how we're matchmaking to player power rather than simply using resonance levels. Matchmaking for Battlegrounds based off resonance levels didn't fully capture a player's true power, often leading to uneven matches when a player's entire host of skills and abilities were considered. We'll now use a new system for matchmaking that takes comprehensive combat power for matchmaking, which better represents a player's overall power. This has been something that's been back and forth and balancing things for a while now, and let's see if this is the answer that Battlegrounds people were looking for. The developers note, we found that using combat resonance and 4-dimensional attributes level Battlegrounds match score resonance level to matchmake couldn't fully capture a player's overall power. This led to instances where players of a similar calculated rating could have vastly different player power, which was a frustrating experience. To solve the problem, we instead chose to use comprehensive combat power for matchmaking. This is calculated based on all your players' abilities and power: life, damage, previously mentioned 4-dimensional attributes, damage reduction, and damage increase of Deodessa, legendary gems, and more. This should more accurately judge our overall combat ability, which combined with new matchmaking rules can bring better balanced matches in Battlegrounds. I mean, this makes sense. The more things that they put in place to determine how strong a player is, they used to have 4. It seems like they're going to have 8 or more now. The more fine-tuned that matchmaking could potentially be if it all works properly. We'll see how that goes. You could always let me know, guys, how it all works out for you when you're in the Battlegrounds. Legendary rank notification. This is for Battlegrounds as well. Upon reaching legendary rank in Battlegrounds, some players gave feedback they started to encounter players with far higher resonance levels compared to their own. Once you reach legendary rank, resonant level isn't as impactful when matchmaking. Upon reaching 3500 Battleground score, resonance level is no longer considered when matchmaking. These rules have been in place for a long time, but to help avoid confusion, we've added a notification that explains matchmaking and legendary rank. All right, so now there's a notification sharing with everyone the details that have been there forever. Accursed Tower updates and season end. We have extensive changes coming to the Accursed Towers with our new major update. Ahead of these changes, we wanted to let players know that the current season of Accursed Towers will end after server maintenance was concluded for the major update. On the season end, we'll send out final rewards for a shortened season. Okay, I love that they shared this here. In the last major update, my clan specifically had secured 2 towers. We had it secured for a few days. The update came and then everyone lost their towers. There was no notification of this, which meant we spent a week trying to have dominance over those towers, and then we just wasted our time, essentially. It was frustrating. It's nice to see that at least right now, with the changes coming, they're notifying people of this. So now, if you don't want to participate in a Cursed Tower because you know it's going to be a shortened season, you won't get those full rewards. You can just ignore it until the update comes. This major update they're talking about, I don't believe is the update that's coming right now. I don't believe. They didn't say anything about time. Hellslayer bounties and Oblivion Pillars difficulty changes. We've modified bounties difficulty, which will make them easier to complete. Happy slaying. That's cool. Terra Rift performance optimizations. We're making performance updates to Terra Rifts on all platforms. Expect the same amount of monsters and chaos thrown your way, but we'll be tweaking this game mode internally for performance to be as smooth as possible. That's good. We want a smooth experience. Most of the performance changes are tied to game mechanics, monster spawn times, and the behavior of packs of monsters. Abyssal Essence tutorial. Looks like they're adding one. We've recently made improvements to the Abyssal Verge and Castle Erebon across our last few content updates. With these upcoming changes, There will be a UI tooltip to prompt you to find the Abyssal Essence in your inventory after collecting 10 essences. You'll then be prompted to hand these over to Rayek for a guaranteed rune. So a little bit more hand-holding, I guess, for people that just are a little bit confused there. Trial of the Horde updates and matchmaking changes. When playing Trial of the Hordes, by the way, this is one of my favorites, we made updates so that you'll be far less likely to encounter the same opponents 2 matches in a row. Okay, that was happening. Additionally, we're speaking to the Hell Tamer. You'll now be able to find a button that displays your stats near the leaderboard button. The new screen will give you more details about your performance during Trial of the Horde, such as total matches, wins, win rate, and longest win streak. Cool. That's actually a nice little tweak there, a little bit more details on yourself. Friends list private status updates. When your visibility is set to appear online, the status now properly hides your status to warbands and clans in addition to friends. Your visibility can be changed future in the settings. All right, cool. Oh, it appear offline, so you'll be hidden. Optimizing damage over time. I think they're doing that potentially so that you don't continuously get spammed to join people doing things. Damage over time skills. We're making performance improvements to some of the damage over time skills in-game to help overall performance. Changes have been made to the following legendary items, which have a sizable ignite debuff. All right, so we got something for the Barb, Hell's Legacy, Sundred Legacy, Demon Hunter, Hellbonder. These skills will now be active for 5 seconds rather than 1 second, but now to double the damage. Overall, these skills will output the same amount. So essentially, you can do more damage more quickly. This is what I teased in the beginning of the video here, boys, and I don't know that I like it. Legendary gem market price changes. Remember, we've been having Susan take over the markets. Gem prices are going so low. And if you had a bunch of gems that you were holding to sell, you were not really able to sell them at a value that was really worth what you spent for the crests to get them. It was essentially really lowering the value of crests and of your gems to the point where it probably isn't worth even selling them. We're now lowering the minimum market prices for some gems. The following gems can now be posted to sell at the following amounts. Normal gems as well, boys. Normal gems are reduced to 50 platinum from 100. Your reds and your pinks, they're going to be down to 50 right away. The value we're getting from normal gems is going to plummet and bottom out, and it's going to ruin the value you get from farming dungeons or for farming in parties of 4, getting all the extra gems. Remember, we can get more gems per day now, but they're cutting the low price in half. So if they doubled the amount of gems we can get, but they're bottoming out at half the price rather than 100 platinum, now it's going to go down to 50, we essentially can make the same amount of platinum per day than we were in the past. Unless if some of them hold their values, like, any aquamarines and things like that, then those will be able to, you'll get more value from them. I don't love the legendary gem price reduction. The plan there is really to enable people to buy more so they can actually level up their normal gems. Whales that are buying these up like crazy are probably happy about this, but I'm not sure. If you're not, let me know. 1-star legendary gems have not changed. 2-star legendary gems are reduced to 1,600 platinum from 2,000. So now they're going to be able to be listed that low. And 5-star legendary gems, this is the big one, reduced to 12,800 platinum from 16,000. So now you're going to get to see some of the lower, lesser desirable legendary 5-star gems at 12,800 platinum rather than the low 16,000, especially with the Susan bots out there. I don't know how this fixes stuff. It'll fix the ability to sell things, I guess, but it's going to ruin your profit margin on those sales, which is not ideal in my opinion. This now balances the minimum prices for all qualities of legendary gems at a flat cost of 400 platinum each, rank of gem. I said a few weeks ago that legendary crests, there are times and instances when it's a better value to just buy platinum instead of buying legendary crests to run Elder Rifts to get legendary gems to sell to get platinum. This is going to enforce that, in my opinion, where Not in all gem instances, but in a lot of them, it would just be cheaper for you to buy platinum to buy the gems that you want in the market. Region-specific game editions. Below we'll find stuff that are just for certain other regions. These are available in China. We're listing out features that will come to Diablo Immortal in all other regions, and some are solely coming to Diablo Immortal in China. Rune system UI changes. Text, how the text displays over names and stuff like that, coming to China. Region-specific editions solely for Diablo. Oh, this actually may come to us too. Let me read through it. We've introduced several UI updates to the rune system. The text that displays rune names will match the quality of the rune itself. The item information UI has been updated when providing information for runes that can be embedded and the new ones that can't. When class-specific runes are embedded into items that aren't available for the current class, they will be displayed in the inventory. Fix the issue that runes and ordinary gems can't be found after changing classes. They'll now automatically be removed from all the items they were embedded in. The icon size of different rune qualities have been reduced. We're making optimizations to various parts of the rune system. Okay, nothing really exciting. These are things just coming to China. Game optimizations, changes to animations that can be skipped during Heliquary boss fights, Abyssal Verge, and the castle changes. We've added battle pass points, potential rewards. I like that, actually getting more battle pass points there. That's a nice change for China. Random dungeon button issues. We remove the issues where the button of Random Dungeons Finder is blocked by the minimap. I've never seen that, and I use random dungeon stuff a lot. That's everything that's coming in the update. There is one thing that I wanted to mention as well. It seems that with the entrance of our new community manager for Blizzard, he's been in the forums, he's been in the Discord. We've been seeing him be very positive and really try to help the community for Diablo Immortal. It seems that some people are maybe enjoying that sentiment and really see that he is throwing it out there to try and improve the game, and he really does care about it. And they are sending out some apologies for maybe how they acted rash in the past, while others still think that things suck. So, the update, some new game modes, nothing crazy. It seems like they're really putting things in preparation for a big update that should be coming following the one that we're going to see that drops tomorrow. Let me know your thoughts on the class changes, on the events coming to the game, on the Phantom Market, and of course on the new lowering of the bottom for all of our legendary and our normal gems.